Hello, hello, and very warm welcome, everyone. My friends, we did it. My channel just reached 5,000 subscription. Actually, it reached another day, but I needed a little bit more time to prepare because I have something for you. Stay tuned, my friends, if you're here, because I have a surprise. But before we jump into it, I just want to say thank you. Thank you. I am so grateful, blessed, happy, and this was kind of like my dream when I was starting this YouTube channel. I was like, I'll be happiest ever if I will achieve like 1,000, and then when it passed, I was like, oh, maybe two, and now we're at five. I'm just absolutely over the moon, and I am grateful because I love crafting. This is my biggest passion. I love to create. I love to share my ideas with you. And when I read your comments, when so many friends joining my channel and you've been writing in the comments that you enjoy the video, you find some useful tips here, this is really, really the best reward for my work. And I hope that I'm gonna be continue. I'm gonna be, focusing as my channel will grow. I will go to this place where I can solely focus on creating and sharing my crafty ideas with you, because this is the biggest passion in my life. And even if I didn't have to work, I would still do it. I would, still craft every day because I love it. Now, without any further ado, I don't want to keep you waiting. I've prepared something. There's lots of friends who watch me all over the world. Actually, when I look on the statistics, and I also ask you in the questions like, where are you watching from, let me know. Lots of the friends saying that you're watching me from United States, you're watching me from UK, you're watching me from Australia, Tasmania, South Republic of Africa, Netherlands, so many different countries. Sometimes I have to like go into the map and say like, oh, where's that? This is very, very interesting that someone across the ocean from other side, of the world find my channel and we can stay connected. This is such a beautiful thing in life that we can connect each other, with our passion and stay in touch. Let me know in a comment what country and how to say thank you in your mother tongue. I would love to know. I would love to say thank you to everyone. Thank you, dziękuję, merci, dankeschön, arigato, spasiba. I'm not sure how to, gracias. Oh, another one. I don't know if I missed. If I don't know, I would love to learn how to say thank you, so I could thank you in your mother tongue. So please leave me a comment. Now, my friends, I prepare something printable so everyone could get access, and this is a free couple of the free papers. We have 5,000 subscriptions, so I prepare 5 digital papers, and here they are, and I hope you're gonna enjoy them. This is the free gift. You can print it, you can use it, you can craft with it, and create beautiful creations. So I hope you're gonna enjoy. Let me just quickly show you what we have here, and I hope you're gonna like it as much as I do. I haven't been done anything for a while, so it was great to, have a chance to create something. And we're gonna be making a couple cards with these papers just in a minute, so I could show you a couple of the ideas. And I thought that today video I will do kind of a chatty video. I'm gonna be, I don't know, chit chat a little bit about the beginning. How did I go into crafting? How do I, what was, how it was in my example if it comes for a crafting. And I've got a couple of the sentiments to help you out with the cards. We're not gonna be doing anything super difficult. So if you're a beginner, if you don't have access to a lot, I'm just gonna sit down and we're gonna start crafting. If you don't have access to many goodies, like you don't have expensive dies, things like that, don't worry. With this you can create lovely cards. And oh, the camera is just setting, so I hope it's a good resolution now. I'm gonna be creating a couple cards. What am I gonna start from? I've got an idea. so this way, and that will be top hinge. So I need to, okay, so I'm gonna be creating a little card, because why not? This is always a great idea to you know, have a couple cards on hand you can give a thanks. So I'm scoring A4 size card here right in the center, so that will be A6 size card. Now remember, my friends, once you score on one side, you then turn it upside down and fold. That way you have the best you know, very sharp crease, and you can always press your paper to the corner of your scoring board, and that way you have this, like, you know, even nice fold paper. And then take your bone folder and press it firmly, so you could have this nice thing. So I'm gonna start from creating this little note card, because why not? And they're gonna be fairly simple, but I didn't want to do anything complicated because we're gonna be chit-chatting more. I thought I'm gonna let you know a little bit about myself. There's lots of new friends joining, so I hope it's gonna be interesting. I have two notes card made from A4 size paper, and let me see, what did I have here? Oh, I'm gonna use this little for you element, and we're gonna dress the card. And what I like to do, and I will tell you that this is something which helps me whenever I want to create card more elegant, I like to dress them up on all four sides. I'm not sure if this is something you do as well, but if I have something I want it to be like super you know, that kind of a wow effect, I like to dress my card from all four sides. Obviously, for a postage, if you don't want to add the weight, you can skip it. Or there's also another solution. You can always print paper on a very lightweight copy paper. They won't add much weight to your card, and this way you can just, you know, make them look pretty without adding a weight. It's not necessary, it's something, you know, I do, especially if I create those beautiful you know, wow effect card. They always look nicer when they are dressed up from all four sides, because you know, if you spend hours to create this beautiful creation, like almost piece of art, last thing you want to do is you've got plain, you know, white piece. So that's why I'm doing, and I want to show you how beautiful it's look, and it doesn't really need anything more. At 10, I'm gonna cut this one the same size right away. Maybe use this part. So I have two pieces, and now, my friends, I'm not doing anything difficult. So basically, we're going to be play with a couple basic tools. So I hope the inspiration will be, you know, interesting for all of you. And that will be hopefully helpful for those of you, my friends, who are just starting. And in the meantime, let me tell you a little bit about myself. How did I get into crafting? It actually happened when I moved to Scotland. Once I graduate university, I've joined my husband in the Scotland. I was graduating here in Poland, and then I've joined my husband, who was already working in Scotland, and we decided to go there. Oh, I didn't trim those ones, they are too long. We just decided to, you know, to fight for a better future, I would say, and save up some money. So you know, I spent some time in Scotland, and my husband, he loves playing guitar. And why am I telling you about this is because whenever, like after work, my husband wanted to play or something, I didn't want it to, you know, kind of interrupt him, so he could, you know, spend some time with his hobby as well. But then I was feeling like, I'm bored, like how much television you can watch. And it was him who actually asked me like, oh, Marta, what would you like to do? Maybe you would like to play something, instrument, like we could buy another guitar or something, or what would you what you like to do? And I was like, I don't really know. Like I was trying to think of something, and then it came to me. I've got something else printed here, but it was bad quality, so that's why I save it for another card. You can see here I've got different design on the back. I thought like, oh, I always enjoy to draw, you know, to do some like artsy project. And then we bought, like, he bought me first like a little drawer, like not drawer, that was the little box filled with paints and, you know, this artistic like watercolor pencil. That was this like a mixed media art set from Argos. If you're living in the UK, you know what the Argos shop is. It's like a little shop from catalog. They have this huge booklet with absolutely everything, and you just go there, you just place an order by, you know, choosing the number, and they just give you a product there. I've got this, you know, it wasn't any professional grade, more like a kid's craft, but I enjoy it. There was a set of the watercolor paper there, and that was me starting back again to play with, you know, craft materials and things like that, like, you know, be more, a little bit more artistic. And then one day, I don't know what the day it was, don't ask me, but we were shopping in supermarket. We were doing our weekly shop, and then my husband went to this like magazine shelf, and of course once he grabbed this guitar, you know, magazine, and watching it for a longer time, I was just like kind of bored. So I was looking around what else they have on this like a hobby section, and then I came across the crafting magazine. It was this like card making, I don't know, card making, paper crafting, simply cards and paper craft maybe. I don't really know which magazine it was, because it was ages ago. And oh my word, I've noticed the project on the cover, and there was this little like a 1-inch cube with the ink pad, and it was red ink but not the distress one, and it was a little stamp, and the 6x6 booklet with the paper. So that was like this fancy 3-piece set as a gift, and I've just spotted, and boom, that just hit me like, oh my word, I've bought this magazine, and that was me lost forever into this hole of crafting once I started. And look on that, how beautiful is that? Within a minute, we just created this lovely effect. I've got the dice, and I hope I'm gonna use it to, will this fit? Or something bigger, but you can use the scissors as well. I wanted to make it nice, but I don't have the matching, like this one's too large. I probably have to reach for another set, but I don't want to go, no, that one's too large. Okay, let's just fussy cut it. Why not? I'll show you how I cut my things. So if you cut elements, you just go there, close, and then you keep your scissors steady. Scissors doesn't move apart from opening and closing, and then you just slowly turning your am I in frame? And you just slowly move your image. Never move your scissors, because you're gonna have this like uneven cut, especially for the oval shape. It's not, you know, it takes a little bit practice. I haven't been done it for a while, but just to let you know, if you want to have your elements to be fussy cut nicer way, you kind of you move your paper, not the scissors, so that way you've got this nice kind of you rounded edge, and if you would move the scissors, you would have those like a uneven, like you know, edges. Sometimes you can see those edges from the scissors movement. So that's why I like to keep my hand steady. It's laying on the desk, so it's not moving. I don't do it on air. I just put my hand and I am just slowly moving the paper. I hope this tip will be helpful, especially for those who does not have the die cutting machine. And then if you see something is a little bit off, and voila, look on that. I don't know if you can see it, maybe on that one, and it's beautifully you know, adhere paper. Now where is my hot glue gun? I wanted to use it, but I forgot to plug it, my friends. Whoops. Oh no, I'm still having some designing trouble in my craft room. I still need to figure it out. I think I'm gonna be moving desk. I'm fairly new in this space. Oh, I've got this bow. I'm buying those. Let me just show you those jewelry. This is like this Shambhala bracelet. Those what is it, like strings. This is like a nylon string. Oh, nylon. It's made from a nylon. I was looking for the word to let you know. And these are really pretty. I love to adding them to my card because they are very like plastic, and they don't add as much space as the ribbon. And sometimes you just want to have something to accent your piece. I'm waiting for the hot glue gun to warm up, so I'm gonna do double layer because why not. And my friends, I'm using the sponge which is from the super like this construction stores, the one where you can buy different like renovation products and different, you know, building materials. And this is actually for sealing the windows. So just to let you know, that's a fraction of the price you would pay if you would buy this whole amount of the double-sided foam tape. So have a look, make a trip. I quite often goes to those like kind of shops because I like them. I enjoy renovation teams and things like that. I really like them. But then another thing is that too large? Maybe that's too large. That's why it's not fitting. Or maybe. Okay, I want this string to work here, so I'm gonna leave it, and we're gonna start a new card because no point for me waiting for my hot glue gun to heat up. And I go to those type of shops because you can find a whole like you know treasures for your crafting. Maybe that sentiment. I'm gonna cut it as much as possible around, and then okay, here we go. I'm leaving the another circle for something else, but I want to use the sentiments here. And is that even, or is it not? Probably not, because my guillotine shows me that it's not. Okay, and now we've got this, and I could trim it just like that and just like that. So I have another sentiment. I am so grateful to call you my friend, and I am grateful because you've been my friends. Some are newer, some are longer, but I consider you my friends, and I consider you my crafting family. I've got more of those papers. Maybe something like that will be nice. Or what to use. I really like this pattern. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I will do another card base because I'm gonna start from creating the card base. If I'm all over the place, it's probably because I am on a hype with excitement. So yeah, I've bought this crafting magazine, and that was me gone into the card making world forever, and I just love it. I absolutely love it, and I would not change it for anything like else. There's nothing else I like to do. Like, well, I do enjoy gardening, I do enjoy spending time with my family, like, you know, normal human things, but crafting is my ultimate passion. And let me know, like, what type of the crafting are you like doing? Cards mainly, or what do you like to do? I think I'm gonna cut it slightly smaller, so that will be even 14.5 centimeter or 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. What you like to do the most? I love card making. This is like something which really makes me happy, but I also enjoy mixed media. Another thing I like to do is to create the mixed media projects, and I'm gonna cut it here and here, and you can see many times in my videos I don't measure anything. Me and the ruler are not the besties, if I could say so. No, I'm joking. I'm not really, you know, I don't have anything against the ruler. It's just I don't like remember measurements. Why would I put my head full of measurements if I can just, you know, if I can then just trim it and call it done, like I'm marking the pencil dots, and that's it. I think I've cut the other one too short, so I'm just gonna slightly trim the edges, so I'm gonna have this nice square. And look on that, how beautiful this design is. I am impressed for myself. So I hope you enjoy it. So as I've mentioned, these are available for everyone to print and use, and I need something darker maybe. Oh, this will be nice. This will be nice to have it kind of surrounded. So I'm just gonna mark myself a line and then mark another one. And why am I doing it? Because I think it looks better, slightly better. Where is this line? Oh, do you know what? It's such a dark, like busy pattern. I forgot where's this dot. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, my hot glue gun is probably ready, so within a minute I'm just gonna trim this bit. And the cards I'm making today are, you know, nothing difficult. This is something you can easily do with minimal supplies. If you've got some trimmers, scissors, things like that. I especially, you know, decided to not put too much you know, supplies here, so that way that will be easy to recreate for everyone. If you would like to play and have fun with these. Oh, we're 20 minutes into the video. I don't know how long the video should be. I'm always struggling with this, like if it's too long, if it's too short, if it's too, you know, am I talking too much? Let me know in a comment what you think. What is the preferable digestible crafting? I'll look on that, and just by adding this little, you know, thing, it's changing the whole perspective, and that will be looking nice on a white background. Yes, let's do this. I have this. Do I have a piece of the white? Let me take another page. Let me take, or this bit will not be nice with the pattern. Oh, decisions. No, you know what, I'm gonna leave it for a card, but I'm gonna take a piece of the white. So let me see. I am going to, how much we have? 5 and what was the measurement? 5 by 5, and then there will be 1 3/4, 3 and 1 by 3 and 1. So yeah, I've got this Marta Stewart punches, and they work around if you've got the certain spaces like in between. So they were designed to work by 12 by 12, and then you go 1 3/4 down by each time. So that will be 10 1/4, and then 1 and 1 2 3/4, 8.5, 1 1 2 3 6 3/4, 5, and then 1 3/4. So that will be 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. That's why I'm counting. I did had it written down in one of my previous videos. So we are at 3 1 by 3 1. Hopefully I remember it well. I don't have this note. I usually have some notes around here on my desk with different things, but I was taking it up to the computer section. So we're gonna have this bit here and this bit. Oh, is it? No, I wanted to have something larger. Ha ha ha. I know what I'm gonna do. I am not changing my plan now. It's went a bit smaller than I wanted to, but I am not how to say that, I am not giving up this piece. I've already cut it, so we have to play with it and see where it will take us. Okay, so I'm starting from making this punch in the corners, and this should actually fit here. Oh yes, I'm just checking, my friends, because I wasn't sure if I had the right measurement of the top of my head, and this is why I've told you I am not good with remembering, but this one I remembered, mainly because I was making, no long ago I was making this punch video. So if you have punches, if you're using punches, I encourage you to check that one, because that was a great fun. We made a beautiful card, and on top of everything, we didn't use much difficult supplies. It was just mainly punches. I could put it on my desk, but the way my camera is mounted, it will be shaking the camera, and I don't want to do it. But I think the zoom, I need to see how can I block this zoom, because it's keep on coming. Oh, look on that, that's nice. And then what I'm gonna do, what I will do, I will cut this piece here to actually go underneath, and that will be this larger piece to go underneath, so that way I'll have a space for the sentiment. So let's say something like that, and something like that maybe. Okay, am I all over the place today? Probably. Where was it? Ah, here. When you've got the busy pattern, it's sometimes hard to see where did I put the pencil line. So 4 inches. Okay, so 4 1/4 I'm doing it, so that way it will be even. 4 1/4, we've got a square, so 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I've got this and I've got that. And one more thing I think I will do, maybe I'll leave it for something else. Decisions, my friends. Oh, this one, I forgot I've got this one. Do you know what? No, I'm changing my plan. I am absolutely changing my plan, because I have this beautiful circle. Would I be able to, is that too large or is it okay? I'm gonna use the die so that will be way faster. But I've just showed you how you can, you know, how you can incorporate scissors, like how you can use the scissors, incorporate. Oh, what am I saying? I think it's because it's early morning and I didn't had much sleep. But I didn't had much sleep because I was super excited and happy, and I wanted to create something, you know, to share with you, my friends. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on my die cutting machine, which is Gemini machine. I hope you mind the sound. It's way faster, and that way I don't have to spin the handle. I could save my arm. And this is gonna be nice. Okay. Awesome. Oh, it's almost like live class today. Oh, look on that, how beautiful it is. And to make it stand out even more, oh, I should thought of it before, but some things are coming into your head when you actually start, you know, doing something. And where am I? I wanted to use the white piece outside. Is this one outside? Yes, that will be good size. The basic shape dies. This is the greatest investment if you are using a die cutting machine. The most important one, I would say, are the basic shapes. You cannot, you know, you cannot be like, there's so many projects that this is, you know, absolutely fabulous. I do love having those basic one because there's such a versatility of the creation, what you can create with the basic shapes. I was thinking of making a video with like a each shape, like a circle, oval, things like that, and then show you a different approach, not just like, you know, nesting one circle on top of another. But I do have a couple other ideas of what you can do with these. I'm adding the glue, and just in case anyone is wondering, this is a book binding glue. It's called Magic. Oh, let me show you the whole packaging. It's called Magic, and it is magic. When I was in the UK, I usually go with the PVA glue, and it's fine. I like it, and if I don't have anything on hand, I'm still gonna use the regular PVA glue, or this one, Collal. I like the Collal as well. It's a little bit stringy and you have to work with it fast, but it's nice. And look on that, just a teeny tiny bit of the white border. It's not a lot, but it helps the element to stand out even more. To make it look nicer, what I'm gonna do, I will then raise it with the help of the foam. And if you don't have a foam tape, or this is the large area, where do I have this piece? Do I have more? Oh yeah, oh, this is something. Let's use that one. Why not? Don't waste you know, a lot of the foam tape on a large area. This is what you can do. Old postal packaging. I had some, you know, crafty goodies came to me in this box, and I am making the most of it. This is making the most of your supplies. If you order something came in a packaging, just use it. Just use the packaging, and voila, this is great dimension. The cardboard is actually not as heavy as, you know, adding a little piece to the card, and it will instantly lift up your card, and that will just help it to, you know, stand out. And also it help it with the sturdiness. So, you know, like you sometimes make a card and they stand and they become a wonky like that. If you use the piece of the cardboard, that problem is solved, because the cardboard won't wonky, it won't get wonky. Okay, so let me just see. I was hoping to create 5 cards, but I don't know if the video will be too long or not. Let me know if you would watch it. I'm sounding like I'm having the live classes. Oh, I've missed the live classes. I haven't been done them for months now. I don't even know when was the last time I was making a live class, but with us moving and my son, like, you know, he become older, he's no longer having naps. uh, well, now he doesn't have naps because he's 6 years old, but last year, like, you know, once he finished the school, the nursery, or he was you know, home with me, so I didn't have that much time to get around live classes. But hopefully, um, hopefully soon that will change, because I am planning to resume classes. I just need to figure it out, what time and what day of the week, you know, so I could make the arrangement with my mom and dad. And this is a blessing, my friends. Having parents, having mom and dad close by, this is the absolute blessing. And I'm just, I don't know, I'm just absolutely thankful, because for such a long time, when we were in the UK, obviously I was staying in touch with my mom and dad. We phone daily, I would say, to each other, but it's not the same. It is never the same. And I'm gonna kind of arch this one. Let me just place that one here, just like that, so that will be a little bit more shape. And then, to prevent it from collapsing in the center, this is what I'm gonna do. I will fold this piece 4 times, maybe 5, why not, make it thicker. So be it. And then I am placing this bit here underneath. You don't have to use the foam pads. If you don't have it, use a couple pieces of the cardboard. But the thing is, sometimes if you leave it empty, you will have that ugly fold here, because your sentiment will start collapsing. So it's important to kind of give it you know, support to the level you want it to stand out. And I'm sorry, I have to tilt it my way so I could see it, and that way I can raise these edges a little bit so they have this nice look on that. How beautiful this card is. Do you also think it's beautiful? Because I am loving it. I would like to add some pearls here, just so I could accent it, and maybe we have larger space here, so I'm gonna add a pieces here and pieces here. I don't know, 3 or 2, maybe 2, maybe 1, 2, why not, that'll be 2. Let's make it 2. Do you like adding pearls to your... Oh, my husband put telly on. I hope you don't mind. We can hear it in the background, but it is what it is. I'm still waiting for a door, to my craft room, because I currently don't own one. We just put all the doors downstairs, and oh gosh, that was expensive. I am just settling in. Shall I do it this side or that side? That side is kind of empty, but I think this one is a little bit too large. Maybe that's why is the problem. If that would be smaller, that would be probably looking better. Yes, so here's what I'm gonna do. Will I fake it? I'm gonna fake it. It's too large, so this is what I am doing. Ouch. No, it's not as hot, but be careful, don't do it at home. Don't do it, my friends, don't do it. Okay, okay, but I'm doing a lot of the flowers and things like that, and here we go. So I am just going to adhere this one here, just like that. So I'm gonna have this loops, coming that way. Okay, is that one sticking? And then I am going to add adhesive, a little blob of glue here to secure it, and then glue here. And for you, that will be on the center, kind of trying to eyeball it so it's in a central position, but it's up to you. You can do it whichever way you want it. And we've got 2 cards. Look on that. Maybe let's do a third one. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. We're gonna do a third one very quickly, but I just feel like I need to do a third one. Where is my scoring board? Oh, it's here. I need to do a cleanup on this desk. I've been doing, oh no, I've got a blob of glue here. Oh, that's fine. I'll cover it with the card. 4 inches. If you score your paper at 4 inches, you will get the DL sized, which means double length. Just in case someone is wondering, what is this like DL size shortcut mean? It's mean double length. So you've got the width and double of the length. It's almost, I do mine at 4 inches, but you could do like 4 and a 1/8 of the 4 and 1/8, so that will be the double length to be exact. But to make the job easier, I cut my paper at 4 inches, and it's always nice. And I like this slim card design. Now what we have here, we've got this paper to finish it off, and I think this one is looking nice here. Okay, so let me just mark a little line. Where should I cut? And as you can see, making cards, it's not difficult. You don't really need a lot of the a lot of supplies. And I'm gonna cut from this edge a little bit. Is that even? I am eyeballing it a little bit more, I would say. Okay, and let me see, is that one even? Because I can see that something is off. Yeah, it is. Maybe it's just me. Okay, so yes. Oh, look on that, how beautiful it is. I just love it. I love these papers. It's kind of like a English cottage, like a vibe. I love watching wallpapers. I'm going to those like renovation stores. Oh, what's the name of them? But anyway, in UK, I was going to like a home base. I like this bricolage we have here, and I just go there and I watch the wallpapers. This is like my inspirations as well for creating the card, because wallpapers are absolutely amazing. And sometimes, just to let you know, sometimes you can actually get the samples, like free samples. So grab yourself a piece of the wallpaper, and if your store allows it, of course, if it's possible for you, or maybe that way, like I don't know, I want it that way or that way. Oh, decisions. Now sentiment, which one sentiment I'm gonna use? Do I have where's this piece with the sentiments? Oh, it's here. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna use thank you. Or friends are people who know you really well and they like you anyway. I just like that quote. I think this is like, you know, when you've got the friends, they know everything about you, like, you know, good and bad stuff, and you know, it's friends, but they like you anyway. So if someone is liking you regardless all your craziness and weirdness, stick to them. Stick to them. Why am I cutting it off the hand? I should use the die, but but anyway, I hope you don't mind. I like cutting things out. It's relaxing. Sometimes you can print, like I work with the digital company in Poland. I like to sometimes print, you know, the whole spread, like the whole paper with the ephemera pieces. And, you know, we're gonna chill, watch some TV series, and then I will just, you know, cut them out like um, once I'm downstairs with my husband and our son is sleeping. But sometimes I just put everything through scan and cut machine. I do own this broader scan and cut machine, and if anyone is curious, this is the best investment I've made. Like, it's not necessary for, like, you know, if you're crafting from passion, this is very expensive thing to buy. It's, you know, it's a good tool, very good tool. But if you are like on professionally, you know, you make cards professionally, this is something I just cannot praise enough. Now, where is this square? Oh, this is where we gonna use it. Or is it too much? Is it too much or is it not too much? I would like to have it under the angle, but oh, it's gonna stand out a little bit more. Yeah, doesn't matter, does not matter. But I like it. I like it. Or would I like it with this? I don't know. Decisions. But you can then just play and see what you have, like different elements. I like to combine different things, like die cut pieces, lace. Oh, we've got lace. I forgot about it. I could put some lace across, but I wanted to keep those cards simple. I just wanted for you to have fun. I just wanted to, you know, for everyone to be able to jump on. Did I tell you how to get them, actually? Because I've said I've got them. In the description area you will find the link to my buy me a coffee page. This is kind of like a tip jar for crafter, but please, you know, this is free paper, so I don't want you to feel that like you obligated. I want my craft to be accessible to everyone, so you know, so that way it's for everyone and it's for free. If you would like to buy a coffee, thank you so very much, I really appreciate that. But remember that the papers are free, so you can download them, print them, and enjoy them. I hope you will enjoy these pieces, and you're gonna have fun as I'm having here. We are like 50 minutes, so that's more. I don't know, like I've got so many ideas I wanted to use, and I'm just like, oh, you can combine these two. Oh, I know what I have. Did I still have it or not? Did I where do I have it? Oh, I'm not gonna find it. I had these pieces from the die I was playing, and these would be the great addition. I have one, but what with another one? Do I find it? No, probably no. I was cleaning up my desk and I had this leftover pieces I just put aside, but oh, doesn't matter. Oh, I've got the pink one, and oh, I've got two pink ones. Oh, that's even better. So I'm only allowing myself to add a tiny bit dash of color here, because why not? And then maybe put it on the oval. Decisions. Maybe like that on the white one. Oh, this way. It's gonna be this way. So that will look nice. Oh yes, we've got a little bit of the pink. We've got, shall I stack this one underneath or not? Or would that be too much? Let me just see, how do I like it? Or maybe and what else I have? This one will be too much for a circle. Well, not on that piece. So yeah, let's leave it like that. What do you think? Yes, that will be good. Okay, let me just grab a piece of this cardboard, so we could finish off this card quickly. And yes, I'm placing this piece here, then I will chop these bits to the sides, and so then they'll be supported on the ends as well. And let me see, just a little bit on the corners so it's not sticking out. Okay, and then this, or maybe was there another sentiment, the long one I had? It was definitely somewhere here. Oh, Marta, I've made a mess. I'm sorry, my friends. I am just having the mess here. It's probably, I'll find it a second we finish the video, but I had this another one strip, and I wanted to see how it will look here. Oh, it's been disappearing. It has disappeared on me. No. Okay, I've got this one. Another piece, so we were using that one, and then thankful for you. I just want to check something very, very quickly. I've made a mess. But then I don't know if I want to use this one or that one. Let me cut here first so that will be even. It's probably because I'm going into the rushing point, because I think I should be finishing my video anytime now, because it's been already quite long. But you know, I just wanted to create this nice card. Maybe this one, or no, I'm sticking to it. I'm sorry guys, I am sticking to my original idea, because why not? I have this nice oval. Okay, is it even? Yes. And then I will add these bits, or should they go over there, like underneath here? Maybe, yeah, this is what I should place them here. Okay, and then have this one over here, and it would be great if I had more of these, but unfortunately I don't. So I'm just gonna, oh, decisions, no, maybe here. Yeah, I'll leave it here, and then, or here. Ah, Marta. Okay, maybe let's do something like that. Oh yes, this is what I'm needed. Look on the how fun it is. So we've got end. I've ripped it apart, and I love those solutions. Like if you know, kind of spend a few seconds, like don't glue it straight away, but have a little like a brainstorm with the card, as I'm doing here. This could lead you to some great, you know, solutions. So I am placing them just like that, but I want to, or that should go down. That should go down. Okay, so let me just fill this circle, and I promise you that we are done after this card. I hope you stay till the end. If you stay till the end, please say I don't know. I don't know what you can write me a comment that you watch till the end and you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, of course, I hope. And yes, so I'm going to kind of put it straight, like that would be continuation of the line, just like that, so they'll be nice and even. Okay, I can't see it very well from the if my card is under the angle, but I'll try my best to place it. Look on the how beautiful, and this little fish tails, they made the job here with this card. And now couple more pearls just up here to accent it. I think it's just gonna be cherry on the top for this card, and we're done. Within an hour we made 3 lovely cards. It's not a lot. Oh, I know, this one should go here. Ah, oh well, never mind. Next time, there's always, like, if you make in a cards, this is the best, and this is what I'm gonna say at the end, my friends, what I'm because that's important. Like, many friends say, like, sometimes if I go on a Facebook groups and, you know, other crafty, like, groups, many friends saying that you struggling to learn, you would like to improve your card making, you would like to make nicer card or better cards, like you're beginning. There is no better way to learn than practicing. Everything comes with the practice. The beginning of my creation, when I start making the cards, I'm gonna show you them a little bit close up. Look, when I start making the cards, they weren't looking great. I couldn't do like a straight edge all around, you know. I couldn't do many things like three-dimensional card, things like that. Everything takes time, and if you're practicing, if you're making the cards, it will come to you more often, like realization. Oh, I should do this. Oh, I should do that. I can do this. But this will only come if you keep on practice. So be creative, create the cards. Don't worry if you have favorite papers and you don't want to use them, like you don't want to cut them. Digital papers, you can print as many copies as you like. And even with the favorite papers, if you're not gonna use them in 5 year times, oh, that's my clock, sorry. I had this timer so I could, you know, count down the time, and I'm not gonna have too long video. But if you've got this you know, paper pad and you're not gonna use it, in 5-10 years time, there'll be like new companies, new, or even the same company, they will have new technology, better design, improved quality, and your old papers, they're not gonna be looking as nice. You can still use them. I've made a video not long ago about that, but craft, 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 and craft. If you like card making, don't hold back on the supplies, because even if you've got favorite paste, texture paste, things like that, they go off, they spoil, they get dry, they lose their qualities. So yeah, so that was my 3 cards for today. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this chit chatty video. Once again, thank you so very much with all my heart. The link to this paper is down below, and stay blessed, my friends. Thank you for joining my YouTube family. I hope you enjoy it. I wish you all a wonderful day, and bye bye.